Hello, once again. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to A Course in Miracles lessons. We are on lesson 288 today. Let me forget my brother's past today. This is the thought that leads the way to you and brings me to my goal. I cannot come to you without my brother, and to know my source, I first must recognize what you created one with me. My brother's is the hand that leads me on the way to you. His sins are in the past, along with mine, and I am saved because the past is gone. Let me not cherish it within my heart, or I will lose the way to walk to you. My brother is my Savior. Let me not attack the Savior you have given me, but let me honor him who bears your name, and so remember that it is my own. Forgive me then today, and you will know you have forgiven me if you behold your brother in the light of holiness. He cannot be less holy than can I, and you cannot be holier than he. And that is the end of lesson 288. Let me forget my brother's past today. This is truly a lesson in the fact that we are all one. There is no one greater or lesser than anyone else. And if we hold those grudges at any point in time about anyone at any point in time, we are not forgiving our brother's past. We are not forgiving the past that we have lived. And so if you look to someone like Hitler, who's always an easy example, there must be forgiveness even for someone like him because he is still one with us. And none of that is any more true than when someone disrespected you in line at the grocery store. Remember, there is no difference. There is no level in miracles. There is no higher or lower grade. And so there is also no difference in the level of a sin that we perceive. It's good or it's bad. And we are forgiven or we are not forgiven. We are one or we are separate. And so work today on being able to look at people, to look beyond the actions that you see to the pain and the mistakes that may lie within, so that when you look at yourself, you can look beyond your own actions and behaviors and see where your wounds lie as well. You can see where the mistakes in your judgments and beliefs lie, and you can heal yourself and your brothers. All right, let's see what Tina Spalding channeled for us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one you know as Jesus. This is the last thing any of your egos want to hear, that your salvation lies in forgiving your brothers and sisters of their pasts, because you are holding on to a vision of separation and distinction between you and them. When you hold a grievance, it's as if you're saying, you are worse than I am. You have done something unforgivable in God's eyes. You must be less loved than I am. None of these things is true, of course, but you believe them when you hold resentment. And it is impossible for you to move ahead in your spiritual evolution as long as you hold these beliefs about anyone. It does not matter whether it is a person you know or someone you view in history. If you hold anybody guilty or unforgivable of an unforgivable sin, then you have prevented yourself from reaching salvation, which is the true and complete understanding that you are all one. That is what salvation is, and that is what precipitates enlightenment. It is in this understanding that your freedom will be given to you. I am that one you know as Jesus, and we will speak to you tomorrow. It is in forgiveness that salvation occurs, because we begin to understand that we are not separate. We are one being. And when we forgive anyone else, we are forgiving ourselves of the mistakes that we have made. And when we see sins in anyone else, no matter what the sin is, we are actually seeing that within ourselves, and we are holding that against ourselves. And so there is no one who has committed a sin that is unforgivable. Because if there is, then we too are unforgivable. Practice this today. See if you can move beyond And whenever you see someone that you feel resentment for, look with the eyes of love. Look with the eyes that you might look upon a child who has made an error, and allow them the forgiveness that you would like to be allowed when you make a mistake. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you again later. Bye bye.